My top 3 Maya animation hotkeys may be simple, but they are powerful, and I'm going to share them with you. But I'm not fooled. My name is Nick Mabry, your 3D coach, and if you're a subscriber, you know that I'm delivering, as promised, my top 3 Maya animation hotkeys. So let's get right into it. That's right, it's your boy back at it again with the juice box to demonstrate these hotkeys. And the first one I actually went over with you guys already. If you look at your less than and greater than signs on your keyboard, or your comma and your period keys on your keyboard, those will take you from one keyframe to the next keyframe, right? You'll go forward if you hit greater than, and you'll go back if you hit less than or comma. So forward is period or greater than, and backwards is comma or less than. But here's a little secret you may not know. If you hold Alt down and hit those greater than or less than keys, now you're only moving one frame at a time. So without Alt, you're going keyframe to keyframe, which is very helpful, but with Alt held down, you get a little more control. We're going frame by frame now. This is super helpful to see more finesse in your animation. And it's also pretty good for navigating stuff if you're lazy and you just want to use the keyboard to get everywhere. You can get there. It's with greater than and less than. And then when you get to where you want to be, just hold Alt and you're going real fine in there. Hotkey number 2. This is not so much a secret because if you hit your show menu, it kind of gives it away. But check this out, okay? Alt and 1. Alt and 2, Alt and 4. I just found out about this and it's pretty embarrassing. As animators, often we want to find some control hidden away somewhere, but the geometry is in the way. Just hit Alt 2. Alt 2 is going to hide and unhide that geometry. Just beautiful. I love that. I love that so much. And also when we go to preview our animation by making a play blast, we often want to turn off curves, but we got to go to show and then controllers, show, NURBS curves. Instead of that, just hit Alt 1. On and off, baby. Easy peasy. And of course, Alt 4 for image planes. I don't have an image plane here, but it's very useful if you're a VFX animator and you work with a lot of backgrounds and image planes. So simple, just to hit Alt 4 on and off. The next hotkey is not really a hotkey, but I'm hoping you'll forgive me because technically I just gave you 5 hotkeys. So hotkey number 3, not really a hotkey, but extremely useful. Normally when we open a Maya scene, all these guys are turned on. All of our selection sets over here are turned on, and almost every single time I hit this drop down, turn them off, and then turn on NURBS curves. It takes like half a second, but half a second over and over and over and over and over again really adds up, and I get really tired of doing it. So once I have that all set up, turning them off and turning NURBS curves on, here's what you can do. Hit that drop down again and click Save to Shelf. This is our shelf right here. Doesn't matter what tab you're on, it's called a shelf. And that saved a button over here called Mask. Let me demonstrate it. So now when you open your brand new file and you have all these and you don't want to hit off and all that stuff, just hit this mask button and you're back to your preferred selection set. That also works for all you modelers and stuff out there. If all you want is geometry and nothing else, just have it selected, hit the drop down, save to shelf, and now you got a button for NURBS curves or a button for just geometry. So there you go, guys. Quick, simple, but very powerful and very time saving. I hope this tutorial brought you a lot of value. If it did, all I ask, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, come hang out next week. We're gonna learn how to make a perfect loop in Maya, back with your boy Juicebox Rig. It's gonna be a lot of fun. See ya.